What's happening, folks? Gerald here, aka J from 90, coming at you with another reaction, a very special one because through Elvis now, bringing someone else to the channel, someone else who I've been meaning to get to for a minute, Mr. Frank Sinatra, known to be one of the greatest voices of our time. I'm familiar with Sinatra. I know a good that's a lie if I say I know a good number. I know his voice well. It's funny. I probably seen more of his movies than listened to his music. But I know the songs "Witchcraft." I know the songs "My Way." My Way is phenomenal, and I know New York, New York. Trying to think. And then there's others that I just. Oh, one of my favorites is his duet with his daughter Nancy Sinatra. Something stupid, I think is his name. I love his voice. I love his voice, and I probably heard more clips of songs and moments of songs than the actual full songs themselves. But Witchcraft, My Way, and Something Stupid are songs that I know pretty well. So excited to see this collaboration I didn't know existed until like seriously a few hours ago, and it came up on my timeline, and it's like, okay, we're gonna get this done. And it got me inspired to finally get to another pairing I have been meaning to get to for a minute. So excited to see this because, again, grateful to be on the Elvis journey now and getting Elvis moments and things like that. And very curious to how these two blend. This is a blend here I don't think I ever really would have thought of. So very curious to see and hear how it goes. Before we get to it, though, need you guys to go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And then also, just lastly, before getting to the video, thank you to the Elvis fans. You guys have been phenomenal. The If I Could Dream video is, in fact, one of my most successful videos in this channel's history, and owe that to you guys, and I thank you guys so very much for that. And all the Elvis videos and Lisa Marie's videos too are doing really good. So thank you guys very much, and glad to keep that going. So without further ado, this is Elvis and Frank Sinatra.
Those fingers in my hair, that
Witchcraft.
fly come here to stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you lead me to. It's such an ancient pitch, one I wouldn't switch. Ain't no nicer witch than you. 'Cause it's witchcraft, that cuckoo witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. But it's such an ancient pitch, one that I'd never switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Than you. Pretty witch.
Now, folks, what would you say if I were going to sing another song now?
and fortune. Wow, wow, they're only passing things. But the touch of your lips on mine makes me feel like a king. Your kind of love is a treasure I hold. It's so much greater than silver or gold. I know that I'd help nothing. Wow, wow, if you should go away.
Wait, I'm curious of what year this is, because this might be the earliest full Elvis performance I've ever seen in my life. I'm thinking about it, actually. So I think this, if I read the titles with YouTube correct, I think it was 1960. But let me know in the comments that. But yeah, I love the fullness of his voice, and like I mentioned in previous, the tremble effect too. It's really good. I don't know if it's the tremble. It's like it's something where it cascades. I think that's the name of it. Cascades, healing. Me and the vocal names, but his voice is so special. His voice is special.
But to know that you love me brings fame and fortune my way. Oh, but to know that you love me brings fame and fortune my way.
I was wondering. It's like I'm hearing some really good background harmonies, so that's them. There we go. Uh-oh.
Well, you can take an apple tree, shake, shake, sugar, but you'll never take me. No, sirree, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. I'm gonna run my
Hey.
your long black hair, squeeze you tighter than a grizzly bear. Yes, sirree, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Out in the kitchen, out in the hall, ain't gonna do you no good at all. 'Cause once I get you in the kissing start, the team of wild horses shouldn't tear it apart. That's how the love is gonna keep us alive. Yes, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Out in the kitchen, out in the hall, ain't gonna do you no good at all. 'Cause once I get you and the kissing starts, a team of wild horses couldn't tear
Hey.
that inside. That's how the love is gonna keep us alive. Yes, sirree. I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Stick like glue. Yeah, because I'm stuck on you.
I like that song. Never heard it.
Oh, what I tell we do? You do witchcraft, okay? And I'll do one of the other ones. Okay? Hey, Nelson? same way, only in different areas. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Those fingers in my hair, I come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare is witchcraft. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. It's such an ancient pitch. What I would switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than witchcraft. I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you. Man, that's pretty.
It is, isn't it?
And I always will. For my darling, I love you.
It's pretty all the time, Frank.
Sure does, buddy. And I always will. Thank you, Elvis. Please, Nancy.
Well, that was great. That was absolutely great. I love both of their energy, and I love that that was a great way to spotlight both of them and their different styles because they were from very different eras. Well, if the fact their age difference was the part that wasn't obvious or anything, but they're from different eras, and both of their voices were just phenomenal. Both of their voices and their voices. I'm so happy I heard it blend. I'm so happy I heard them blend because I didn't know enough about either's voice. Like, you know, like I said, to like, I couldn't quite picture that. I couldn't quite picture that, but it worked. It worked really well. It worked really, really well. And yeah, that was great. That was great. And so, I know I looked, because I had to merge this video actually, but yeah, it is 1960. It is 1960. He's so young. He's so young, man. And like I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the chemistry. But Elvis, he was electric. You know, he really was. He was with it, and it was great. It was really good. And there will be more. There will be more of both Elvis and Frank Sinatra. And this was just the first. And this was just Frank's first, and I think it was a great first for Frank to have. So, hope you all enjoyed this reaction. More Frank Sinatra recommendations. I was thinking, for My Way, I really love that song. I would love to know specifically, because I try to, when I'm familiar with the artists and I want to get more familiar with them, I try to kind of start with what I already know and build from there. But even then, still, I'm open for everything. So let me know your favorite Sinatra songs and performances, both recorded or performances, doesn't matter. But I'm really curious to, what would you say is like the quintessential My Way performance that's like, wow, that's like perfect. That's what I want for that song. I would love to see a live performance that's like, whoa. So let me know in the comments, and of course more Elvis too, and there's already more to come as well. And so hope you all enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please go ahead and like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. In the description below you'll find all of my social medias available to follow me on. If you would like to tip me or just plain donate, maybe check out my Amazon wishlist, or better yet, check out my Patreon. That's all in the description below. And then just lastly, thank you all so much for even taking the time to even push play on this video here today. That means so much to me, and it goes a very long way. And beyond everything else, you all, please take care of yourselves and each other.